7 strange miracles Jesus performed while on earth that was not recorded in the Bible. Number 5 will shock you. 1. Bringing clay birds to life, as recorded in the book, Infancy Gospel of Thomas, Apocryphal. The sun beat down on the dusty banks of a small stream in Nazareth. A young boy no more than 5 years old knelt in the dirt, hands quietly shaping something magical. It was Jesus, and around him children laughed and played, but he sat focused, molding 12 small birds from the mud, delicate, perfect, and still. A man saw him and scolded, "It is the Sabbath you break the law." But Jesus looked up with calm eyes, clapped his hands, and whispered, "Fly." To everyone's amazement, the clay birds began to tremble, then beat their wings and rose into the sky alive. Even as a child, Jesus showed that with a word, he could give life to lifeless dust and silence the judgment of men. Please like and subscribe to make this video reach more people. Also, comment strange miracle Jesus did that you have heard before. 2. Shrinking himself to enter Mary's womb, as recorded in the book Mystical Christian Writings, Early Church Theology. Before the manger, before Bethlehem, before Mary was ever visited by the angel, something incredible happened in the spirit realm. The eternal Logos, Jesus Christ, the all-powerful, omnipresent Son of God, chose to reduce himself to fit into a woman's womb. According to early mystical writings, Jesus voluntarily shrank himself, compressing divine glory into a human cell. The King of Heaven became a microscopic life inside a poor virgin's body. Angels were silenced. All of heaven paused. Infinity entered time. Power became vulnerability. This miracle wasn't seen by human eyes, but it remains one of the greatest holy surrender that changed the universe. 3. Making a palm tree bend down to offer fruit, as recorded in the book Gospel of Matthew. During the Holy Family's escape into Egypt, Mary and Joseph wandered under the heat of the desert sun. Mary, exhausted and faint from thirst, looked ahead and saw a tall palm tree heavy with dates. But its fruit was high, unreachable. From her arms, infant Jesus looked up and softly commanded, "Bend, O tree, and feed my mother." The palm groaned and bent forward like a servant, its branches stooping low to offer sweet dates. As Mary ate, the ground beneath her cracked and a stream of fresh water burst forth, cooling their lips and quenching their thirst. It was a reminder that even in a barren land, the child she carried was master over all creation. 4. Raising a dead friend to prove innocence, as recorded in the book Infancy Gospel of Thomas. In another moment from Jesus' youth, tragedy struck. A boy named Zeno had fallen from a rooftop while playing and died. The townspeople pointed fingers at Jesus, claiming he pushed the child. They accused him of murder. But Jesus remained calm. He walked to the boy's body, knelt beside him, and gently touched his chest. "Zeno," he said, "rise and tell them the truth." To the shock of everyone, Zeno opened his eyes, sat up, and said clearly, "Jesus did not push me. I fell on my own." Even as a child, Jesus used resurrection not for power but for justice. 5. Causing pagan idols to crumble in Egypt, as recorded in the book Infancy Gospel of Matthew. When the Holy Family reached Egypt, they passed through cities where temples to ancient gods towered above the land. One day they entered a city called Hermopolis, filled with stone idols, massive statues worshipped for generations. As Mary carried Jesus into one of these temples, something strange happened. The idols began to shake violently. Suddenly, with a deafening roar, every single statue crumbled to the ground, shattered into dust. The pagan priests screamed, the people fled, but others fell to their knees in awe, whispering, "A true God has entered our land." His presence alone, even as a baby, broke the power of false gods. 6. Descending into hell and fighting demons, as recorded in the book. Gospel of Nicodemus, also known as Acts of Pilate. When Jesus died on the cross, the world thought it was over. But beneath the earth, the spirit realm trembled. According to the ancient Gospel of Nicodemus, Jesus descended into hell not as a prisoner, but as a conquering warrior. The gates of darkness shook, demons screamed, Satan panicked. Jesus burst into the realm of the dead, his glory blinding the evil ones. There he found the souls of Adam, Eve, Abraham, David, all waiting for redemption. With one command, he shattered their chains and led them out, triumphing over death itself. Hell was not his end. It was his battlefield and victory. 7. Creating a spring of water in the desert, as recorded in the book, Arabic Infancy Gospel. One day, while crossing a lifeless stretch of desert, Mary nearly fainted from thirst. There was no river, no well, no sign of life. Mary prayed. Joseph searched. Then baby Jesus, still in her arms, looked down and smiled. He stretched out his tiny foot and tapped the ground. Suddenly, the earth trembled. A clear spring burst forth, cold and sweet, pouring life into the dry wasteland. The Holy Family drank deeply. Travelers passing by saw the miracle and marveled. Even in the wilderness, where hope seemed lost, the living water flowed from him. Which of these miracles surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries they never taught you in church.